Hey guys, it's Ian here. I want you to really realize that you might not always be able to see the same angle as me. You know, there's certain things in here that I might be able to pick out being on site differently than you can pick out. There's ways for me to show you the different angles. You know, there's ways for you to look into the picture deeper and see in the depth, seeing what's really going on. You know, to understand. So we got two different examples of this little current system. Get to even see a little pocket there from the little current that ripples over that rock, goes down, digs out a little hole, almost like it's the same shape as the rock in some ways. But more than anything that we get to see here is we get to see a factory. A real farm that many work on. And we get to see different levels of the farming. We get to understand what materials are being farmed here. We get to understand, because we're right here, what we'll be able to benefit from this farming. And we got to be aware of these farmers. There's no way of getting around it, guys. We got to start telling people to be aware. And I don't necessarily mean be aware and be feared, ready, or feeling, or anything like that. I mean, be aware that there's other beings on Earth. And they're fabulous farmers. They're fabulous farmers. And I really wish you could step into the forest and stand beside me like I did with a kid for just 5 minutes today. And I took up too much of his time, really. He was a really nice young guy, about 20 or so, with his family. So if he happens to hear this, appreciate the time you took there, and I hope it didn't upset your mother or your sister, whoever that might have been there. Yes, I thought it was maybe your sister. Yeah, so the point is that kid's mind. Like he goes, I can recall in my mind as a youngster, right? And that's what you need to do. And I can recall in my mind that's a legit dog. That's that Yaki one we talked about before. He only is happy until his master throws a rock into the river. And we're talking big rocks. Or into the mud pile or whatever. Dog's crazy. Anyways, point is, that young gentleman seen through being a person who obviously grew up around in these forest areas, because he right away jumped into, yes, because I was saying the skunk cabbage, I was saying the ferns, the different type of ferns you might realize have expanded, or both sets of them, or different things. And he was just going with it. He realized, yeah, that's some pretty hot topic. Will he go any further? Will he actually be here in this video? I have no idea. He seemed to be amused to some degrees, where his curiosity was very tweaked. So I was happy to see that. And that's the biggest thing, because in 2 years, 5 years, 6, 10 years, he might feel that as part of his calling to help him with a thing. Because he got a kick in the butt then, and he really did connect with it. And then, like I say, 10 years down the road, when there's specific industry things that we need workers, whatever, mines, maybe he's already... Because that interaction developed some instinctual things. You get where I'm going, guys? On this short 5-minute video. Tell me if you got this far into the video. Do a pause and play, because yeah, sometimes I shake too much. Especially if I'm doing something wonky or weird or whatever. So, this is for the world, man. We love each other. We're all happy human beings.